See, this is what we're hoping for. This is part of our hope. Not only that we are members of the elect with fruits meet for repentance, like John the Baptist said, but from our lower state, because we've been brought low, even though we have this knowledge, we have this truth. Remember what it said in Revelation. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Why are we rich? Because we're rich in faith. We have this knowledge. So our hope is at our last end, we're going to be increased. Okay? And if you ask me, the greatest riches right now is to be delivered by Yahweh Shai, is to get that new body that the Apostle Paul spoke about in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, to get that, get that new body where we'll never be sick, we'll be immortals, like it said in 1 Corinthians 15, to be delivered from the coming destruction, and to be a part of Yahweh Shai's cabinet in the next kingdom. Okay? Those are the real riches right now. That's what we want to get. Because if you get that, you got everything. I mean, you got everything. Okay, so our sights are set a lot higher than this present world. All right, as it was written, the fashion of this world shall pass away. We are individuals of vision, and the scripture said, where an individual lacks vision, he perishes. Okay, so we can see the future. All right, and we hope that we're going to be part of it, beginning with the elect.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Him. If so be that we suffer with Him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same, in hope, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body.
This is exactly what the Most High is going to do with His elect, with the nation of Israel in general. Because the nation of Israel will be a nation of superhumans on the planet Earth. And this is what's coming.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
All right. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, so what we're going to get into tonight, just dealing with prophecy, man. Because as we see, as pretty much Esau has the earth distracted, with all these vain narratives, that are going on in the earth, there's a lot going on, concerning prophecy. And we see why, the scriptures say how, the coming of Yahweh Shai will be as a thief in the night, because people are going to be distracted, and then they're going to be overwhelmed by these prophecies. And in the midst of them, scrambling and stay alive, it's going to be the actual day of Yahweh Shai, which that means nukes, all right, lasers for the masses, okay, except for the elect, okay? So as we see these things, matter of fact, let's go ahead and start off in some precepts. I got a few videos, I got video or two, and on some articles, some headlines we're gonna touch, just to, all right, be on our watch and see what time we're in, man. So let's go here to the book of Second Esdras. All right, is the title of the lesson. Is inspired by this precept. When you get Second Esdras chapter 15:1, it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." Okay, so the Lord commanded, all right, his men to do what? Speak the words of prophecy, the words he puts in our mouth, man. Okay, because we're possessed, all right, by a spirit of prophecy, a spirit of being a watchman. We're possessed to do these things. That's why there shouldn't be no boasting, with the ministry. Okay, we receive nothing of ourselves, man. The Lord gave men their particular portion, okay, within the ministry, all right, to be watchmen, to be prophets, all right, to prophesy, okay, to teach, okay, to feed the sheep, and it was the Lord that did that. And one thing that's extremely dangerous, all right, is to, all right, be forgetful of that and think, that you're something great. Like, nah, we can't think like that, man. All right. So what you have is men, all right, who have a portion of the spirit of Yahushua to do what? Prophesy, man. Okay, verse 2, and it says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Okay, for they are faithful and true. And we're seeing, all right, in real time that these words are faithful and true. Everything that, the book said would happen, the Bible said would happen, according to prophecy, is happening. We're seeing the build up to it. Us being, awakened to who we are in these times is prophecy fulfilled. You see? And everything, you look at everything in a completely different perspective, when you have a mindset towards prophecy, man. Okay? But there's so many people that are distracted by vain, because it's to the point now that these talking points are becoming vain. Certain things that they keep going on and on and on about. Okay, we're going to show you, okay, that, hey, this whole, uproar is about Jake that's all over the place, man. Okay, dealing with Kyrie. You see? But now you have these things happen for the sake of the elect, okay, to be brought to the word, but then it's also a distraction where people aren't focused on the prophecy. Because see, those guys don't push prophecy. Kanye, Kyrie, even these Israelite camps that's full of gimmicks, they're not pushing prophecy, man. They're just pushing anti-sim and all this silly shit, okay, or all this other irrelevant news that Esau shoves down your throat, okay. You see, but prophecy is happening in real time, and that's why Yahweh Shai said in the book of Revelation, okay, yep, it's Revelation 15, not Slack, Revelation chapter 16, verse 15. It said, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they shall see his shame." Okay, and this is, all right, the what we'll see happening is you have those that are watching and those that are not. Okay, and the scriptures say, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. How do you proceed to evil? Through prophecy. Okay, understanding and getting into prophecy, you can proceed the evil and you hide yourself. Because what does a garment do? It hides. Okay, a actual garment will hide your nakedness. Well, we're hiding, all right, in the spirit. We're putting on spiritual garments. Our obedience is covering us, man. Okay? We're not in a shameful state. Okay? So our people are going to be caught out here that's part of the alphabet community, part of Christianity, which is paganism. Our people, we got people in witchcraft and Egyptology that's walking naked. Okay? Street niggas, the thought culture. See, that's going to be our people walking naked. They're not going to have a covering. Why? Because it says, blessed is he that watches. Because when you watch, okay, it creates what? All right, a different type of decision making. All right, and decision making turn into what? Lifestyles. Okay, so let's go. Let's get a few in Proverbs. Let's get this in Proverbs. Okay. This Proverbs 22. Yep, this Proverbs 22:3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. And how do we foresee the evil? Okay, through prophecy. See, prophecy has told us who we are. It has told us who is Esau, who is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. You see, just knowing the characters puts us, okay, in an advantage when you really know the characters of the story. Okay? And then it goes into what those characters would be doing. All right? Certain people would be doing. You see? And as we see these things happen, as the Bible said it was happen, we foresee it the evil. Okay? And hide ourselves through what, man? Faith, obedience, detaching from this place, man. Okay? It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. And we're seeing a lot of simplicity from amongst our people, man. Okay? Jake know that they're Israelites, but they're still engulfed in simplicity. Okay? Then you have those that don't care, that's openly denying, we're not the Israelites. They're in their simplicity, man. And they're going to pass on and be punished, man. Okay? So let's go into some of the things, all right, that's going on that, our people have no clue, don't care. They can sit there and watch Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless talk about, sports and what's going on. They can, that's their headline of the day. Okay? You see, especially around these time of these wicked holidays, Jake is scrambling, okay, trying to make this the best okay Christmas ever. Okay. Meanwhile, you have prophecy, all right, that's just being formulated, all right, while everyone's distracted or caught up, within their own thing. Now, let's go here. Like I said, we're just gonna touch a few headlines. All right. Now you got this. Because see, the currency is about to go digital. You see, there's a lot, you have New York, pretty much banks in New York, they're doing a trial run on digital currency. You see? They're rolling out the NWO system right under people as people are distracted and arguing, okay? Marching, Jake marching around, Now, this is from Blacklisted News. It said the UN wants trillions, all right, per year, plus a transformation of the world's financial system, okay? It says the United Nations consists of unelected and unaccountable technocrats who are bent on establishing technocracy as a global economic and financial system, transforming energy into a completely controllable market, plus implementing a centralized and digitalized financial tracking system based on blockchain technology. And what are they going to use, okay, to govern this blockchain technology, man? Okay, this digital financial tracking system. What are they going to use? What device will they use, okay, to implement this, man? Okay, it says we'll do just that. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It says the would-be king emperors of the world, okay, don't just want to transform energy and change the weather. They also want to rebuild the entire financial system. No doubt to put the UN at the center of the rivers of money. Make no mistake, the lauded losses and damages fantasy plan was built, all right, a shiny bubble to distract. The bigger ambit is to get the West to pay for the whole world to become a solar and windmill paradise. And obviously that means they have to rebuild the entire world, all right, financial system. Okay. So the whole financial system is being transitioned to digital. Okay. So they can have more control. Energy is being attacked. Okay. So they can have more control. Esau Edom wants more and more control. You see, you're arguing about some damn anti-Sims while they're getting more control, while they're preparing more wickedness, man. Okay? While the masses is arguing about a Charles Barkley tweet. You see? This man is going full steam ahead. Now, I want to go from there and let's get this article that link up with it. Okay. Now, this is from Natural News. It said Federal Reserve set to introduce privacy crushing digital currency that can be controlled and programmed by government bureaucrats. Okay. So when you go into it, not only will the money be digital, but it's going to be programmable. Okay. Esau Edom is about to put the earth. All right. He's building and forming a technological prison in every form. Okay. It says, Reed says, when Barack Obama was in the White House and the Democrats controlled the Congress for his first 2 years in office, they passed a bill, which it doesn't matter about Republican and Democrat. Okay. The agenda of the elites go through the Democrats and the Republicans or whoever else they want to put in there, man. Okay. It says they passed a bill dubbed Obamacare that was the first step toward giving federal government bureaucrats complete control over Americans' health care. Since all Americans require, and see, it's another thing of the devil, you know, he puts these charismatic leaders and then he put a black face in, okay, and what did he do? Okay, he got you to pretty much sign up for the Obamacare, okay, which you didn't know what the hell you were signing up for. No one can say what the Obamacare entails, okay, but it was all type of legislation pretty much where you're giving your rights to the government, okay. Then what did he do? He put that enchantment, the alphabet community, okay, he made that the thing to be. You see? So as we read on, each phase, you know, Esau has been conditioning the masses for this NWO for a while, you know, through the money system and these enchantments. Okay? It says since all Americans require medical care during their lives, the move was seen by critics as the ultimate authoritarian move. After all, if the government controls all healthcare decisions, tyrannical government bureaucrats could then begin to dictate behaviors and reward or punish people based on behavior. And we're seeing a form of that now. to the point where we, all right, as so-called freedom of speech, Americans had to tiptoe about what we say on the internet. Why? Because there's a behaviors, all right. There's a reward and punishment for particular behavior. Okay. Now, a child that wants to be a trend, okay, is rewarded. You see, wickedness is rewarded, but there's a punishment for speaking against the wickedness. Okay, even with this whole, little stage fiasco with Kyrie and Kanye, what did they show? That there's a punishment for speaking against certain people. Okay? And this is what they want to bring to the earth. And it's going to get worse and worse and more draconian, man. Okay? It says, now the government is attempting yet another magic authority move, the creation of a digital currency. Okay? With the end-game objective being to control behaviors through programmable money. So just as easy as they can give you a Stripe, that's how they want to control your finances, man. Okay, just as easy they can take down a video, all right, for something you said. They want to be able to control your finances like that, man. Okay, and he's setting it up real time. Okay, while everybody's distracted about things that really don't matter, this is what this man is doing. Okay, he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay, it says with the end game objective being to control behaviors through programmable money that can influence and or block certain spending habits. Okay, this is what this man is setting up to roll out right under people, man. And so many people are going to be caught off guard and see before he really presents this as his solution. What is he going to bring? Okay, what is he going to bring, man? All right. If a brother can put let's put that. Let's put Proverbs 12, not Proverbs, like Ezekiel chapter 12. I want to say start at 22. Yeah, let's put Ezekiel 12 and Ezekiel 12 and 22. Yep. Ezekiel 12 verses 22 and 23. All right. I'm going to queue up these other videos. All right, it's the brother Bayan Yashahal. Ezekiel 12 and 22 says, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision filleth? And that's how people move, as if prophecy, isn't, happening, man. They get caught up in all these minuscule arguments and debates and, all these different, online and trying to be an influence and all these certain things. Okay. Well, prophecy is happening, man. And Jake doesn't say, prophecy not happening. No, their actions show that they move as if prophecy don't exist, man. Okay. Ezekiel 12 and 23 said, Tell them, therefore, thus said the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect, of every vision. Okay, and people are really finna start feeling the effects. People are feeling it, on a particular scale, but now it's going to be even more. Okay, until people just dwell in torments, man. Okay, as the Lord say, He gonna cause what? Pride to cease, and it's gonna be through what? Prophecy. Okay, because as Esau attempts, okay, to bring these things out, what is he going to do to make people beg, all right, for his NWO? Okay. Now let's go here. And it's always talks about a shortage of this and a shortage of that. All right. So this is another one from Natural News, and it says diesel shortages loom as energy crisis enter perfect storm. And see, Esau, he wants people to suffer so he can bring this NWO. Okay, and it's a fabricated diesel shortage, which is going to lead to food shortage, which is going to lead to job scarcity, man. Okay, because this is going to be a trickle effect. Okay, my brother can put that in Isaiah 19. Let's get Isaiah 19 and 15. And then let's get that in Zechariah. Let's see. Zechariah 8 and 10. Baba Shah. All right, now this is I'll say from Natural News, and it says winter is not even here yet, and the diesel supply chain is already falling apart at an excelling rate. It said tight refining capacity coupled with ever depleting stockpile bodes ominous, all right, for the coming weeks and months. If diesel supplies dwindle too low due to supply crunches, critical transportation networks such as ships, trains, and trucks will be severely impacted. Okay, and this is what he wants. Okay, he wants panic. That's when he gets the most control, is in the midst of panic and fear. He was able to implement all these particular things, got the masses to juice up based on what? Fear and panic. Okay, it says diesel is also a power generation source for many utility companies, and it also uses various capacities to heat homes and businesses in many parts of the world. It says in late October, Mansfield Energy issued a code red for diesel supplies in America's northeast and southeast regions. Within months, almost every region on the planet will face a danger of a diesel shortage, just as supply crunches in nearly all the world's markets have worsened inflation and hurt growth, reported Bloomberg. Okay, so you have this happening real time because this man wants to put the pressure on people. He wants people uncomfortable. Okay, so they can beg for them comforts back. Okay, during the lockdowns, people were begging, all right, to end those lockdowns, man. Okay, well, what's coming is going to be way worse, and people are going to beg, okay, to get aboard with this digital system, man. Okay, it says the crisis can clearly be seen at the pump, where diesel prices are now noticeably higher than gasoline prices, which are also sky high. If things continue on their current trajectory, the diesel crisis could become a perfect storm and the inflation accelerant, the likes of which has never before been seen. Okay, so this thing can hit and inflation can just go through the roof. Supply stop, shortages of all type of essential things just happen quickly. It's gonna take a lot of people by surprise, man. And that's why we have to be geared up in the spirit, you know, and have a mindset towards these things like any day now. You know, any day we can wake up to the news of particular things and things can get drastically worse quick, you know? So there's so I got a few more. Okay. It's from the brother. All right, but young Yasha'Allah, Isaiah 19 and 15 said, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Because if you have shortages, it's going to be trickle effects. Okay? Remember, it can accelerate inflation where you can't afford to get gas to go to work. And you can't afford to get to work, you can't afford nothing else. Okay, and if people can't afford to get to work, places go out of business. People can't afford to purchase the supplies or the goods from these different businesses. It's gonna be a trickle down effect, man. Okay, and it's gonna be no work for Egypt, which is speaking of spiritual America. America, which is spiritual Egypt, Salakia, which the head or tail or branch or rush may do, man. Okay, so things can come to a screeching halt, you know, quick. You know, things can seem, you know, like okay, we on steady, you know, things are kind of normalized and steady. You know, it's cool, but things can just happen quick. You see, and it's gonna be a trickle effect. It's gonna catch the masses. All right, slipping. Now this is Zechariah 8 and 10. That's from the brother Bayan Yasha'Allah. It said, for before these days there was no hire for men, nor any hire for beasts, neither was there any peace to him that went out or came in because of the affliction. Okay, and it said there was no hire for man nor for beast. You know, and because these trucks are like the modern day, you know, oxen and different beasts that will be used to transport goods, man. Okay, and with this diesel, you know, shortage, okay, that people speak of, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of unemployed drivers, a lot of truckers a lot of trucks is not moving, man. Okay, which is gonna create what? Uproars. You see? It's gonna create supply shortages, it's gonna create what? Uproars, panic, violence. Okay? It says, neither was there any peace to him that went out or came in because of the affliction. All right. For I set all men, every one against his neighbor. Okay. And these times, it's going to be drastic. People are going to be at each other because people are going to go in survival mode. Okay. America has been spoiled for so long. All right. They're going to go in survival mode quick because, hey, America has been so pampered. You see? So let's go from there. Let's get this one. And if a brother can go ahead and get the precept dealing with this. All right. Let's go ahead and get the precepts lined up for this one, man. This guy here. Let's get the book of Psalm chapter 14. And that's it. Let's get Psalms 14 and 1. Okay. Let's get the book of Job. All right, so let's get on the book of Job, chapter 21, verse 14 and 15. And let's get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4. All right, because one thing that people don't consider, the people that are pushing this whole anti-Sem and hate group, these people are rebellion against the Most High. You see, you people running around here anti-Sem and y'all a hate group. They call us a demonic and a cult, but this is what Esau is saying. God is dead and the WEF is acquiring divine powers. These are what these people are proclaiming openly in the earth, and these people have trillions of dollars, all the high, offices in the earth. Okay, they control the food supply, wars, okay, the media, music, all these things, and they'll tell you God is dead, but then no one is going to do a TikTok video about this guy, all right, and the people he represents. Okay, these people are in an open rebellion against the Most High, and there's nothing to say it, man. Okay, let's see if it'll play this video. All right, and you people have linked yourself to this rebellion. Here it is. You guys are on the video. All right, trying to go into history and explain how we not the Israelites, but you won't see what these men are doing. These people are doing real time. What they're saying real time. You see? And like I say, you Israelites in these times, all right, they go along to get along with this society. Okay, they have nothing to say about the wickedness that goes on. Okay, you're part of the problem, and you joined yourself to an all-out rebellion. Okay, so let's here you go here. All right, so here these people are telling you that God is dead, and the WEF, all right, the World Economic Forum, is acquiring divine powers. And you read it, it says the Most High is dead. All right, it says God is dead, according to the World Economic Forum, who have also declared that, well, they say Jesus is fake news. Okay, and we know exactly. See, they know they're speaking of Yahushua. They thought Jesus was the least. They speak of Yahushua. Okay, what's that? 1 John 2 and 18. Brother can get that. It says, in that WEF leaders have acquired divine powers to rule over humanity. And see, Esau is deceived, okay, and he thinks that through his technology and his access to the left-hand side, which was all given to him, okay, from the Most High, he thinks, okay, that he has a one-up now. Okay, it says, according to the WEF, a new one-world religion has arrived, and it unites all humanity in worshiping at the altar of climate, science, techno-communism, and eugenics. If you find it hard to believe Klaus Schwab's WEF would go this far, you clearly haven't been paying attention to developments in the recent times. Okay? And there's going to be no outcry from Christians about this. Okay? The same guys that said, GMS, yeah, they known for the rape doctrine. Those guys will say nothing about this. Okay? They're not going to do any research about this. Jake is trying to go into the history of all the One West camps and go into the history of particular men, but they are not going to touch this, man. They're not going to say a damn thing about this, man. Okay? see if we can find. Let me see if we can find dealing with should pop up. What's the guy manual? We'll go back to the article. Yeah, here we go. And here it is. These Jakes all in, Third Maccabee trying to debunk, the doctrine. Well, let's go here. Okay, so this is, let me share it real quick. All right, so this is the guy, these guys that is going all into the One West history and, doing all these things, trying to debunk who we are. But do you think they have anything to say? All right, when you look at their videos, okay, like they go live. All right, they got this video contending, okay, for the faith, Black Hebrew Israelites. Okay, but you think there's any videos that have a topic addressed to Esau? Okay, just the same song and dance from these clown pastors, man. Well, our scripture call them what? Dumb dogs. A brother can post it. You see? Or you go to Vocab's page. Let's go to his page. Is he saying anything dealing with the wickedness? Is he saying anything dealing with the wickedness? You see? He talking about his Kyrie, Kanye, anti-Sim. You see? But who's addressing the wickedness that these men are doing and saying, okay, if you say we're wrong, cool. But these people are saying God is dead. Okay? Every video, 144,000. He's obsessed. Dallas Israelites. Okay? Asking Israelites if they keep Sukkot. Okay? These are all these people talk about. Okay? Who else is, I can't think of any of these other clowns' name. But who else? Matter of fact, let's see. People speak against. Let me see. People speak against Black Hebrew. Let's see just what pop up. Oh. There's no vocab there. Okay. But you have all these videos that go against us calling ourselves Israelites. All right. All this attention towards nothing. Let's see. And he's on, he's all over the TV chilling. He just on the screen chilling. But everybody has a rebuttal when we say we the Israelites. But these people are doing the wickedness and telling you about the wickedness, and there's nothing said. You gotta go dig. You gotta go to these little rinky-dink alternative sites. Okay, you gotta go to these underground alternative sites just to hear, all right, an alternative talking point about the madness that's happening in the earth, man. Okay, so when you, Eve, through, she. But let's go back to Klaus Schwab. Let's see if it'll play that video.
God is dead, according to the World Economic Forum, who have also declared that Jesus is fake news and that WEF leaders have acquired divine powers to rule over humanity. According to the WEF, a new one world religion has arrived, and it unites all of humanity in worshipping at the altar of climate science, techno-communism, and eugenics. If you find it hard to believe Klaus Schwab's WEF would go this far, you clearly haven't been paying attention to developments in recent times. Klaus Schwab's right-hand man, Yuval Noah Harari, has announced that the WEF has been so successful in its plans that it's acquiring the divine powers of creation and destruction. The blasphemy doesn't stop there. Harari also promises that the WEF will turn humans into gods.
Developing even bigger powers than ever before. We are really acquiring divine powers of creation and destruction. We are really upgrading humans into gods. We are acquiring, for instance, the power to re-engineer life.
The WEF is also increasingly hostile to Christianity and other major religions. If you read between the lines just a little, it's clear that the WEF is consciously attempting to supplant Jesus.
I mean, all this story about Jesus rising from the dead and being the Son of God, this is fake news.
Humans are now hackable animals. The whole idea that humans have, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over.
According to the WEF, Jesus is fake news, God is dead, and you do not have a soul. You are a hackable animal who does not have the capacity for free will. The World Economic Forum has spent decades quietly infiltrating democratically elected governments, penetrating cabinets, and wielding an outsized influence on the world from the corridors of Schwab's Swiss hideout in Davos.
That we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more, half of this cabinet, are actually young noble leaders of the World Economic Forum.
These tyrants have now become arrogant and sure of their own success. They are no longer hiding in the shadows and pulling puppet strings from behind the curtain. According to Schwab, it is his role to shape the transformation of the world in the current period. And unsurprisingly, he admires the Chinese system of state-control authoritarianism.
On the G20, you were there meeting some of the leaders as well. Professor Schwab, what do you make of the result? Finally, they put something as a statement, and it seems quite positive with all the voices included.
I think it's positive. It's already positive through the fact that everybody agreed about the statement, which we haven't had the last years. Now the base has been formed, but we have to go one step further. We have to have a strategic mood. We have to construct the world of tomorrow. It's a systemic transformation of the world. So we have to define how the world should look like, which we want to come out of this transformation period. I respect China's achievements, which are tremendous over the last over 40 years. I think it's a role model for many countries.
With world leaders and cabinets firmly under their control, Western democracy has been decimated. Trudeau's Canada has become a wasteland of authoritarian control. Jacinda Ardern's New Zealand is arguably even more tightly controlled by the Davos technocrats. Why should they respect us and our human and constitutional rights if they see us as hackable animals incapable of free thought? Take a look at Brazil for a glimpse of the future. President Bolsonaro's supporters are protesting what they claim to be a wildly unfair and corrupt election. WEF favourite Lula, who hasn't even taken office yet, has already started enacting Klaus Schwab's playbook, freezing the bank accounts of protesters amid a chilling crackdown on freedom of speech and the right to protest peacefully. First Canada, now Brazil. Next, the United States. French billionaire Philippe Agillier claims he has 4 databases that will expose 38 individuals who control the whole world and run the shadow government. Bill Gates, who needs no introduction, is one of those 38 unelected individuals who control the daily lives of 8 billion people. According to Agillier, he can prove the Biden administration takes direct orders from this shadow government.
And altogether, 38 individuals run the daily lives of 8 billion people on Earth. Maria, the shadow government is the entity that is behind most, if not all, elected government that tell them what to do and what not to do based upon geopolitical agreements, most of them anchored in military abroad interventions. That's what the shadow government is. And I can tell you today that the Biden administration is under the control of the shadow government. I can confirm this without any hesitation based upon the information that I have.
If you want a sneak peek of the future under this shadow government, it's worth paying attention to Bill Gates' latest announcement. Gates has a history of playing God. Robert F. Kennedy warned us about this trait in Gates' psychology years ago. According to Kennedy Jr., the World Health Organization is conducting global social and medical experimentation in accordance with the vision of their mega donor, Bill Gates, and his religious faith that he can use technology, vaccines and GMO agriculture to make him the savior of all humanity. Gates' strategy of buying World Health Organization and purchasing control of US health officials like Tony Fauci and Deborah Birx means the Microsoft co-founder can now dictate global health policies affecting 7 billion people and to control the most intimate details of our lives, said Kennedy Jr. on his Instagram page. Just last week, Gates, in his role as false savior, was caught telling world leaders that it's time for death panels to decide who has the right to live and die.
You know, is spending $1 million on that last 3 months of life for that patient, would it be better not to lay off those 10 teachers and to make that trade-off in medical costs? But that's called the death panel, and you're not supposed to have that discussion. So you, of course,
well, that's an interesting thing you just said, which is just the last 3 months in life for one person or something, because we haven't had a discussion of how to allocate that money. It means we lay off 3 teachers to do so. I mean, in other words, we haven't had this type of allocation.
We're making that trade-off because of huge medical costs that are not examined to see which ones actually have no benefit whatsoever.
Well,
and because of pension generosity, we will be laying off over 100,000 teachers, which, you know, I'm very much against that. And the whole AFT will agree with me on that.
Of course, Gates' death panels have everything to do with the globalist elite's obsession with depopulation. This is the brutal, soulless world Gates and the shadow government at the World Economic Forum are determined to roll out as part of their Great Reset. We can't allow their evil religion to become the new normal. Take a look at one of the videos in the description box below for a deeper dive into these plans. Forewarned is forearmed. If you understand the importance of these videos in educating the masses about the shadow government and the evil agenda of the elite, Please like these videos and subscribe to our channel to help us continue to produce this content and forewarn as many people as possible. We are all in this together.
So there you have it. Okay. So this is how this man is moving in the earth. Okay. And these are things that he plans to bring. You see? Now he's boasting, okay, and he's boasting of being anti-Messiah. He's boasting of being against the Most High. Okay? So what you think he has planned for those that call themselves Israelites, man? Sons of the Most High. Okay? It's the brother Bayan Yasha'Allah, Psalms 14:1. The fool have said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that do it good. And see, Esau's a damn fool. Okay, because here it is. This man is subjugated to death. He's subjugated, to being tired. Nigga gotta go to sleep. Nigga get hungry, stomach grab, but he'll boast in his science as if there's no Most High. He can't tell you, okay, how the earth is sitting on nothing. He can't explain that, man. There's a lot of things he can't explain, but he's boasting as if he's got it figured out. And not only does he boast as if he has it figured out, he boasts as if he has one up. And that's why that's in let's get that too in Ezekiel. We're gonna go through these precepts. All right, Ezekiel 30. I did Ezekiel 35 and all right, yeah. Look at Ezekiel 35 and 13. All right. Now, this is another from the brother Bayan Yasha'Allah, Job 21 and 14 said, therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. And what this man wants to bring to the earth is a satanic, anti-Messiah, anti-righteous, okay, government and society that he wants to make the norm. That's why he's normalizing all this wickedness, man. Okay? This man wants nothing to do with the scriptures, man. Okay, he wants nothing to do with righteousness, man. This man wants to set up a completely wicked and perverse, okay, and just freak show society to the earth, man. Okay, verse 15 said, what is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? And see, Esau has been prosperous in his wickedness to the point he like, what's the point of having a righteous standard when we're so prosperous in our wickedness, man? Okay, when we deal with Satan, we deal with the left hand, and look how far it's got us, man. That's the mindset. Remember, the Bible reveals the mindset of how these Edomites think, man, and we seeing it playing out, and they're getting more bold with it as they get closer and closer to roll out, all right, this NWO. All right, this 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that they shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So you had the time of our falling away, okay? But then there was a time of our awakening. And as we have been awakened, what's happening? The man of sin is being revealed, the son of perdition. Us finding out who we are and Esau being revealed goes hand in hand. That's why scriptures say, I will set them in order before thine eyes, but I will reprove thee. Okay? Our awakening, goes hand in hand with this man's exposure. And that's why our deliverance goes hand in hand with this man's destruction. Okay? Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. Now this 2 Thessalonians 2:4 said, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is the Most High, sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he's the Most High. And this is what he wants to do through his signs. Okay? Through his enchantments. Okay? His technology. He wants to show himself that he is the Most High. Okay? And now he's becoming very boastful in his stance against Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Okay? This is 1 John 2:18. It says, little children, it is the last time, and as you have heard that anti-Messiah shall come, even now are there many anti-Messiahs, whereby we know that it is the last time. Okay, and we know that we're in the last time because of this deep rebellion. Okay, this great rebellion that's happening in the earth, and it's being led by who? Esau, Edom. Okay. Let's keep going. All right, so let's get this in your brother had already had. Yep. Let's get this real quick. All right, this is from the brother Awlam of War, Isaiah 56:10. It said, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving the slumber. Because you have all these things happen in real time, you know, and you not getting warned from the Christian church. You know, there's even a lot of men that know that they're Israelites. They're not warning you of what's to come. Okay, they're not on the watch as it contends to prophecy, man. Okay, Jake is talking about a food drive, you know. Jake is telling you to donate blood and all these different things that our people, you know, speak on, and the so-called leaders and teachers of our people speak about, but they're not watching, man. Okay. The Lord put a spirit of prophecy in the earth, man. He commanded his men to speak the words of prophecy, man, and be watchmen. We're commanded to be watchmen, man. Okay, and that's why the masses of our people have a mind frame as if prophecy doesn't exist, because they never hear about it. You know? It's just an illusion of things going to continue on. Okay? Get this one real quick. Because what Esau say, we can make people into gods. This man is not trying to make you into no god. Okay? This man is here for deception. He's gonna sell it. He's gonna sell oppression as him upgrading you, man. This is the serpent. He told Eve, you should not surely die. And now he's finna present this whole new world order and transhumanism and digital currency as a great upgrade and achievement for humanity, man. Okay? Well, there's gonna be more oppression. He's gonna have more control, and he wants to bring out more wickedness, man. Okay? This the brother Amulam War. Psalms 10:7 says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Yeah. See, his mouth is full of cursing and the fraud. All right, deceit and fraud. Okay? And he's gonna deceive the earth until he's removed out of power. That's a part of who he is, man. Deception. And a lot of people are finna get caught up, okay, in this man's deception. You see? This is the brother Israelite seeking salvation, Ezekiel 35 and 13. It said, thus with your mouth you have boasted against me and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them, and there's going to be a response through plagues, through nuclear destruction, and through Yahweh Shai. That's going to be a response of the Most High responding, all right, to these boastful words of you damn devils, man. Okay? So this is, things that are going on, okay, real time pertaining to prophecy, man. Okay, the digital currency is being rolled out. Okay, the shortages are still being fabricated. Okay, and Esau Edom is finna go all in with his NWO. Okay, and this is us closer to getting out of here, man, because we know it's gonna be a clash. All right, it's gonna be a standard lifted. Yahweh Shai is going to return. See, we understand the other side of the story as we go into what he's, what he has going on. We go into the other side of the story, okay, which is the end of this man. You see, the end of this wicked society, man, and the beginning of righteousness, okay? So we're going to continue, we'll address particular things, but we're going to keep the main thing, man. That's prophecy, man. Okay? Niggas are arguing circles all day. Our people stuck in vanity and nonsense all day. We're going to deal with prophecy, man. So Lord will you brothers, all right, and you few sisters were edified once again. I'm going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.